reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Huskers looking to run some tempo here.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play?
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made in space. Look out.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. snap to the back. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Sharp. It's a quick grab. Another great move. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down after the incompletion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And tackled there by the defense.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Texas, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Makes an open space. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they swarm him again.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way of being able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield, allows the defense to be able to get after it. But back-to-back sacks now. It's third down and long, and you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. They've got him again. He couldn't escape. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the return will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Back to pass. It's sharp. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The second drive, the quick throw to the left side. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. We'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And the defense wraps him up. Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The shotgun running play call. Bites off a defender. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. To throw, it's Sharp. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Caught in the backfield. It's Warren. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Pitch play to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Looking downfield. It's Sharp. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for the passing game.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Here comes the point after attempt. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back. It's Sharp. The throw complete to the running back underneath. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defense not pressing this time. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Storm. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's McGooligan. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. On the move now. Right down the middle. It's Warren. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
On the run, it's Storm. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Sharp. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense starts with a short field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the Huskers come to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's a loss back to the 6.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, to put them on top now. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sharp. Grab near the sticks. It's Thorne. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. And he'll be brought down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And the back now goes in motion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Now play number 9 on this drive. To the air. It's Sharp. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Nebraska has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Huskers. A great catch and run for 6. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Graham behind the line, it's Storm. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Second down after that short completion. Scanning the field. It's Sharp. Finds his man. It's Thorne. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Looking to throw again. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. That's caught. It's Warren. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the receiver's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Sharp. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run this one in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down and goal, upcoming. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Trying to convert with a sneak. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for his back. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
1st and 10 now for the offense. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grant behind the line. It's Cobb. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He gets loose. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, good game, bro. That motherfucking pick fucking I pressed the goddamn wrong button. Yeah, for sure, good shit.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. So quarterback will just take a knee here.